I'm so excited to introduce you to Stephanie and Michelle. They just sent me this video. I had no idea it was coming. These two are twins that both were diagnosed with lupus when they were children. And both of them did my rapid recovery group. First Stephanie and then Michelle. And they both are living pain-free, healthy, labs almost normal. Michelle just had a healthy baby. Stephanie just graduated with her master's degree. They are thriving and they both did it together. It's a beautiful story and they made this video themselves. I hope you love it and I hope it inspires you that you too can take back your health. It is never too late.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Venegas and I'm Michelle Kopp and we're twins and we are both healing our bodies through hyper-nourishing foods. So I was diagnosed with lupus and rheumatoid arthritis 18 years ago. The doctors told my mom and my dad to give me quality of life because I wouldn't have quantity of life. 3 years later, I was diagnosed as well. I started having similar symptoms that she was having, and then we both had lupus, and we've had it since then. I got married in 2015, and I was looking to get off the medication I was on because I knew eventually I would want to get pregnant. I was attempting to get off this medication through autoimmune paleo and other kinds of diets and working with a functional medicine doctor, but I seemed to be getting worse, and for the first time ever, I had my first flare and ended up in the ER twice at the end of 2016. Our family, we're all Christians and we have a lot of faith that God was going to heal both of us in this lifetime. But we were getting really discouraged, especially after Michelle was in the hospital. And that's when I found Dr. G on a Facebook post. I was just scrolling. I didn't even have Facebook at the time. I used hers to look at different events. And I happened to see, doctor heals lupus with hyper-nourishing diet. And so it was really interesting. And I just sent it to Michelle. I was like, hey, maybe we should look into this. So in January of 2018, we both attempted to start it on our own. I had the support of my husband. We would just eat salads for an hour because I didn't get a Vitamix yet, so I wasn't liking my smoothies yet. That whole year in 2018, I was on the protocol about 75%, and I saw the food heal. Like I hardly had any pain. My labs were going down, but I eventually hit a plateau. And like I said, I tried to start doing it on my own as well. It was really hard to do, especially when not everyone in your world is eating like this. So after watching the free webinar classes from Dr. G for the second time, I signed up at the end of that second session, and the group was an amazing experience. I felt so good through it. I worked through all of my internal challenges that I was having, and it was just a really awesome time. I decided I needed to do mine because she told me I wasn't doing it 100%. So I did a group with Dr. Brooke, and I was pregnant by then. So I had the most amazing pregnancy. I had smoothies all the time. I wasn't nauseous. I had so much energy. I had no pain. I was able to have my baby, and he's so healthy. He's super energetic and growing all the time. I had tons of milk and breastfeeding, and he's just a super healthy baby. And if I was in pain, having lupus and arthritis, I would not be able to take care of him the way that I need to. All of my labs but one show that I'm normal and there's no inflammation. And I have no pain when I eat the way that I need to. It's been really cool to see just the testimony of our lives as we've been healing. Just fast forward to where we are now. All of my labs are getting better. And my rheumatologist this past year has been trying to get me on a new drug. I kept telling her I'm trying this new hyper-nourishing lifestyle, and it's been working and I feel my body is great, but she just never believed me. And after I got my last labs, my white blood count, my red blood count, and all my inflammatory markers had improved. And she was like, okay, now we're going to work to get you off prednisone and the Plaquenil. And I was like, wow, okay, cool, let's do that. I also graduated with my master's just 2 weeks ago, and my mom told me on the day that I graduated, she said that there are other things that the doctors had said when we were growing up. They told us that we'd be depressed and struggle emotionally and mentally because of the medication and being on it for our whole lives. and that we might not graduate from high school. We definitely wouldn't have kids. We probably wouldn't go to college. And then I graduated with my master's 2 weeks ago. We're really thankful for Dr. G. We're thankful to God for bringing Dr. G into our lives and blessing us through food, healing our bodies, and that we can see a really big difference in our lives today.
Some people get instant miracles. We've been praying for that our whole lives since we've had lupus, and we've found that God has given us the gift of perseverance, and He is healing our bodies progressively.